A place that's seen its share of great moments through the years. A look at the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's the first pitch. Towards second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Gloved by Lowry on to first, and there are 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Kirby Puckett digging in now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jose Barrios will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And the runner back safely. Here it comes now to Andrus. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Henderson on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting first.
Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and this batter didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Hunter. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
One ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Two out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Second inning set to go, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Now here's the first offering. Sliced hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a
1-1.
sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is good.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Corey Hunter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bassett has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hunter stands at first with 1 out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 pitch. And there goes Hunter. Pitch inside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't get there. It's over his head. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The designated hitter.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Chapman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Next up is Mitch Garver. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Barrios is sitting on 49 career pitching victories coming into this one, so potentially looking for number 50 here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today.
22.
Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he sends it on the ground to first. And it comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Jed Lowry now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Strike taken to throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Hunter's got a read on it, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Lowry is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Up next for Minnesota, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. Drilled to the left side. First, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis Arraez.
Next to hit, Luis Arraez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Ball
Inside,
1,
ball
taken
1.
just off the inside. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's fouled away. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he's back easily. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Henderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Now batting, right fielder.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. She'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
3 runs already home here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Puckett is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 22.
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Now the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To Carew at second. Back to Killebrew. The double play, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead it 4-1. Stepping in is Kirby Puckett. He bounced out last time up.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First offering. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Yeah.
Line to the right side. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Andrus on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The next 1-2 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. Henderson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He popped out in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0.
Aye.
Hunter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead this one 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old school.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Lowry.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Nobody out, runner on first.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Henderson hits a little over the 270 mark. And it's fouled away. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Andrew.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Mitch.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But that'll land foul, strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
2-2 now.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First offering.
1-1. Counts 1-0.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting. Second baseman.
So now into the box is Rod Carew. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Sergio Romo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Sergio Romo.
At the plate, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. The 2-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Henderson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 34, Kirby Puckett.
And now here is Kirby Puckett, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. In the air, down the line and left. And it's a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And foul.
Foul ball.
Simmons at second. Carew at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew.
Ball 1, no
So
strike.
watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The set and the 1-0 fouled off. The set and the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Middle of the night at the Coliseum. It's the A's 4 and the Twins 3. Now at the plate is Jason Giambi. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Jason Giambi.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 9.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Now here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So now here is Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Fouled away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and it remains a 4-3 game. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Torrey Hunter. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside. Ball, inside.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ready now is Nelson Cruz. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
That misses 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. To the plate now, Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But not before the Twins get 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, all even now at 4 apiece. Matt Shoemaker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 32, Matt Shoemaker.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Oh, this is a great
22.
way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a flare out to left center. Simmons is calling for it. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch.
Second
up the
baseman.
zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home to third. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He doubled his last time up. they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that's it.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-0. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. Laureano over at second. Henderson on at first with 2 down. This is in the air to left. Over to get it here is Hunter, and he'll make the play for the final out. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the A's 5 and the Twins 4. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Adam Kolarek.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. Count even now at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is there, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rod Carew. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
At the
sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Luis Arias. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Andrus. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Giambi.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Garver goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The right fielder.
So
Number 9.
here is Reggie Jackson. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner, it's a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Taken in by Simmons. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, John Murphy.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. Ramon Laureano would be next. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's down.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Matt Chapman.
Alex Colomé takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Alex Colomé.
Matt Chapman will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Murphy on second. Laureano at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the stretch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Jed Lowry would be next. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Popped into the air, back behind second. Carew is there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the A's 6 and the Twins 4. Raleigh Fingers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Kirby Puckett. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The center fielder, number 34, Kirby Puckett.
First pitch on its way. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Henderson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back, left fielder, Torrey Hunter.
In is Torrey Hunter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set and the pitch.
No, that's down.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here comes the 2-1 now to Hunter. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz struck out in his last trip to the plate. Fingers is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Right there for strike one.
0-1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
And a ball, 1 strike.
Pitch out.
Count is 2-1.
Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. Score remains steady at 6-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jed Lowry. First pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Colome, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next
At the plate now is Ricky Henderson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder. Now the 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batters, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrews, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner's going. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Henderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in will be the DH, Jason Giambi. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. To short, hit hard. Simmons has it. Throw on to Killebrew, gets him, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. They still lead it 6-4. Dennis Eckersley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Byron Buxton will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that's outside.
One and one, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. A bouncer to the left side. On to first to be in time to take care of him, and the A's come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Oakland wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sergio Romo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dennis Eckersley closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Twins, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.